welcome everybody to Australian Hypnosis Conference. Now, I have a returning star here with me tonight. Christophe, you flew in, you wowed us, you made us smile, and now you're going to come back. Thank you so much. But your topic, 1 million worthwhile babies, that is really powerful. So, where did that come from, and what does it really mean?
Oh, well, first of all, thank you for having me. A returning star, I have to make a mental note of that. That's good for my ego. 1 million worthwhile babies. If you look at the world today, it feels like we're constantly surrounded by war, conflict, and crisis. If
Mm-hmm.
you listen to the radio nowadays, it's about Ukraine or the Middle East or whatever, and next month it's something else or the same. Every time you turn on the news, there's another escalation, another
Horrible.
humanitarian disaster, another reminder of how divided and tense our world has become.
Mhm.
Um, it creates a background of fear and helplessness, even for people who are far away from the actual fighting.
Yeah, yeah.
And what strikes to me is we keep talking about peace at a political level, at a
Mhm.
high level, but very rare at a human one. We
True.
try to fix the world from the outside in,
Mhm.
while the roots of the conflict are formed much earlier
Yeah,
inside people, inside nervous systems,
true.
inside the earliest experience of safety or threat. I mean, we're hypnotists. We know what the hell is going on,
Hmm.
don't we?
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
that's where 1 million worthwhile babies begins, not with ideology or neither politics, but with the simplest question we can ask ourselves: what if humans started life feeling safe, wanted, and valuable? That's the reason why we do this.
Yeah, yeah. And it really does come down to the nervous system, doesn't it?
Always, always.
Yeah, always
Yeah.
comes down to the nervous system. So in your description, you talk about unborn babies and how they can respond to idiomotor responses. What's your experience with that?
Well, that first of all, it is possible,
Hmm.
and second, it is really easy.
Oh, okay.
People would think it's impossible to communicate with an unborn baby, but for over 2 decades, we have experienced that it is possible.
Mm.
In the beginning, we used to work with hypnosis with unborn babies in a more medical setting. I
Yeah.
mean, if the baby was in a breach, we would communicate with yes and no idiomotor signal. If there was a stress response, there is a reason for the breach, and to get a new position or whatever. So
Yeah.
it was more medically focused.
Hmm.
But the last years we stretched the possibilities and experimented quite a lot with midwives, with gynecologists,
Hmm.
and we, yeah, were able to figure out that it is now possible also to make sure that every single baby has a safe attachment style,
Yes.
and that yeah, that magic is happening in the womb in the moment,
Mhm.
and the possibilities are infinite.
Because the reality is that there's a lot of vibrations occurring, the intertwining of the mother and the nervous system and the child itself. But the reality is, it's not like we can study inside the womb and kind of sit in that little cocoon and go, hey, what's going on? Let's document all this stuff.
No, no, but at a certain point I started thinking in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of asking why society is struggling so much, I ask a different question.
Yeah.
If we were living in a truly healthy and peaceful society, uh, what conditions would have to be in place? How
Mm-hmm.
would people treat each other?
Yeah.
What do we need in order to have resilience?
Yes. Yeah.
Um, and the answer wasn't political or ideological, it was human.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
People in such a society would have a deep sense of connection,
Mm-hmm.
of inner safety. They would feel valuable. They would feel worthwhile. And then when you work your way back, it
Mm-hmm.
all starts in the womb. So it wasn't that difficult to understand that we need to start somewhere.
Yeah, because was it years and years ago that tribes used to actually band together around a pregnant mother and nurture them so that that way they could have a relaxed child for the future of the tribe. There was like not so much this goddess complex, but the fact that there was future generations coming through. So this embodiment person needed to be nurtured in order for a stable person, a stable human to be born for the greater good of the tribe. Do you believe we've perhaps segued away from all of that with, being connected via phones, being involved in situations that have got nothing to do with us? You know?
I like the work. I like the word perhaps. Did we perhaps move away? Well, this isn't rocket science. Um, I mean, add 1 on 1 and you get 2. It's not that difficult. It's it's common sense.
Mm.
Our society is so stressed. The baby is attached to the umbilical cord.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, it's not that difficult to understand that the baby can feel stress.
And do you think that maybe TV, social media, drama shows have made the idolization or the idea of giving birth a horrible, painful experience? And when we watch that on TV drama, we take that on board, and that surely that's got to filter in through the belief systems and the nervous system as well.
Well, I don't know whether that has an impact on the baby during the time of the womb,
Hmm.
but in any case, it impacts the experience of the birthing process.
Yeah, yeah,
So when a pregnant lady assumes it will be painful, it will be harmful, it will be a stress day, you hear those horror stories,
oh, whew.
then of course you manifest and you keep on going in the same manner.
Hmm.
I live in Belgium. Most people go. We used to have birthing.
Yeah,
It's
classes
not
and
like a
stuff.
hospital, but
Oh
there
yeah.
were nurses and it was focused on the birthing process.
Hmm.
But nowadays it's just a hospital. In the Netherlands, you used to have a huge amount of people with a doula
Yes.
birthing
Yep.
at home.
Yep. A support system.
Yeah, and nowadays it's a little bit more tending to have a birthing experience in the hospital.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think society is also in place.
And also, like, once upon a time when we were in hospital, there was time to heal. Where now it's fix you up. Are you going to survive from this point? Now go home.
It's all
So,
about the numbers.
yeah,
Yeah. How
it's
much
all
time
about the
can you spend for this
turnover.
amount of money and what can we do? And after that, go home. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was nothing for, a woman to have a child and then stay in hospital for at least a week to, learn how to nurse, to be supported during this transition phase, especially if it was a first child. Where nowadays it's, oh, you've had a baby, you seem to be good, your blood pressure's okay, off you go.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
no
And
wonder.
you would wonder if it's all about the numbers, if it's
Yeah,
a finance game.
Mm.
then why don't we use that efficiency also included um, with the safe bonding and the safe attachment style and take care of that? Why? Because it saves us also money on a societal base.
Yeah, yeah. And you'd think also that a calm mother in a calm birth and a calm birthing scene would have a better experience, and so would the child.
It makes sense. I mean, I'm a man. I mean, for God's sake, it's not that difficult.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is also, I wonder how much society has taken over in selling to mothers, so oh, you've got to have all of this stuff and all of these beautiful things and all these celebrations before the child comes into the world and during and after. Is all that really necessary when the reality is you just got to enjoy the process?
Indeed.
Everything has been
Indeed.
so commercialized. So yeah, it's an extremely interesting thing. I really look forward to listening to your talk about it. So, have you ever seen a shift with pregnancies where a mother has struggled and then gone, you know what, I'm going to be good, I'm fine.
Absolutely. Every single time.
Wonderful. And how does that make you feel inside?
Happy. I mean, that is my contribution. I'm completely egoistic. I only do this for myself. I mean, at one point, I will be old and maybe end up in a nursery home and I want to be taken care by a nurse who has a safe attachment style.
Yeah, good. Good.
So we need to invest now because it takes like 2 decades before a child is an adult.
Yeah, we
And
don't want to
will
nurse
be
Ratchet, that's for sure. I don't want that.
or maybe it will be computers or robots. I have no idea, but
Well, it seems to be going that way, doesn't it? Like, yeah. So for hypnotherapists that are listening in on this, why is this such an exciting area to explore?
huh. First of all, because you can contribute to society. Second, because they're working with pregnant women are uplifting sessions. They're always positive. It's not about releasing trauma. It's about bonding and love and good vibes.
Hmm.
So there's a different approach. And of course, you work with a trajectory. You work with multiple sessions.
Hmm.
So also financially, it's interesting for hypno coaches to use the idea for uh, to create a win-win for everyone.
Yeah, yeah, a good support system as well that's financially viable. So, yeah. You're also offering post-conference training, and it's called High Sensitivity from Burden to Talent. Tell
Yes.
us more.
Well, most people, especially in our branch, are high sensitive people,
Hmm.
and I mean, go to the library or search Google nowadays or Amazon about the topic of high sensitivity, and you get a massive amount of books and studies and stuff like that. So it's an important topic. People are conscious that something is off in society, and with a lot of data from the cell phone or the computer or the TV or whatever it is, and you get overwhelmed. Now, high sensitivity should be a talent and not a burden. I mean, people who are highly sensitive, they're we need those people. They're intuitives. And in order to deal with that, in order to transform that, we need to be sure that the autonomic nervous system allows all those data points
Hmm.
and restructure it
Yeah.
in order for you that you can enjoy life and still have your intuitive thoughts and intuitive ideas, but not as a burden. So I think it's really important. It's one part of a different training flow of life, but the flow of life is like 3 days.
Hmm.
I thought, well, we have a post-conference opportunity, so why don't we just take one piece out of it
Yeah.
make sure that uh, people feel okay, that they can work with something really specific, really important.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, not all hypnotherapists use this, so it's more or less new
Yeah.
in our world.
Oh, I look forward to it, honestly. So let's have a little bit of fun with Christophe's mind. Is that okay?
Of course.
If babies could talk after a session that you've done with the mother, what do you think the baby would say?
Thank you so much, Christoph. Uh, now I'm able to send my love to my mother. My mother
Oh,
was a little bit stressed, and now she feels secure because I'm the first. I will be the firstborn, so now I can enjoy spending time with my mom, and we feel love and we feel happiness, and it's all bubbles and party and feeling uplifting. So thank you so much. I like it, and next week we will come back.
love that. Love that. And from the baby's perspective as well, like let my mum know that I love her, even though I'm screaming because I'm hungry, because I'm in survival mode. That's what we do as babies, you know. So absolutely love that. So thank you for joining in with me with this discussion here tonight. And thank you to everybody who has listened in. Please come and see Christophe live in person. He's freaking amazing. We absolutely love him here in Australia and do his training as well. So please join in on Australian Hypnosis Conference. We'll see everybody in November. See ya.